else like they can hang with like pretty comfortably, at least on the right day. Against these guys, they have to get up like that.
Coach Jared Haas, open it up for start with the statement, and we'll open it up for questions.
Well, you can see why UCLA was in the Final Four last year, why they're a top-ranked team this year. They play motivated and hungry and pretty darn effectively. It's one of the best, without looking at the tape, but one of the best mid-range shooting performances I've ever seen. That's what they do. It's not an enigma. That's exactly what they do, and they're very talented. They're well coached and really tough. Having said that, I was really proud of our guys. I thought we competed really hard. Our guys' intent to follow the game plan was really good. In the second half, defensively, we tried to make a lot of adjustments, and some worked better than others, but the reality is none worked very well. And as a head coach, it is hard because when I have a team that's doing everything they can to execute the game plan, they're giving their heart and soul, they believe in what's going on out there, and we come up short, it leaves me feeling a little bit empty, knowing that I just want to be able to give them a plan that's going to work. But I'm very proud of the way the guys competed tonight. We lost to a very, very good basketball team, and at this point our guys are they're exhausted. They're in midterms, game after game after game right now, and yet they come out and they've brought energy at a real consistent way, and mentally they're locking in when they need to lock in as well. So I said it once, I'll say it again. I'm a very proud coach right now.
Coach, how crucial are those missed free throws?
Yeah, it's a piece of the puzzle. In a close game, if you're trying to make a comeback, you do need to make the free throws. The clock is stopped. You can chip into it and give yourselves more of a chance. So they're important, but in my mind right now, no more, no less than some of the other mistakes as well.
You played the first 15 minutes today without a single turnover, which is drastically different than back in Los Angeles. What was the key to playing a cleaner game this time?
I thought the assistant coaches and staff, we came up with a really solid game plan about how we're going to attack, what we're going to do offensively, everything from press offense to what we're going to try and do to execute in the half court. But the players did a nice job of handling the pressure, being confident with the basketball, getting to the spots they needed to get to. We did waver a little bit, so some every once in a while, a little bit in the second half. But the reality is that the guys did a nice job understanding the message and making plays for teammates and keeping those turnovers down.
Aside from that, what else was key to, obviously not the result you wanted, but you played them a lot better than you did in LA. Aside from the turnover aspect, what else was key to, and they had Juzing back this time too, which they didn't have last time. What was the key to making this one closer?
Yeah, the turnovers are a big part of it. I thought we had more of an edge this game. I thought we were locked in and just kind of maintained our fight throughout. Maybe better than we did down there. But this game in particular, the thing that did cost us, negatively is we just couldn't get stops. We were getting some scores on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, we couldn't get stops, and when we did, we couldn't pile them together.
On Juzing, just what makes him just talk about the challenge of containing him, because it looks like he's so prolific in his ability to score in a variety of ways.
Like you said, he can score in a variety of other ways. It's less at the rim. He can shoot three-pointers, but it's a mid-range that is elite. And it was against a lot of different players on our team. Most of our players have great length, and so to be able to do that against pressure and against length is really impressive. And there's a reason has the accolades that he's gotten. He deserves them. That he's a really, really high-level player.
Consecutive games from Spencer with over 20 points. What did you see from him tonight, and going toe-to-toe with guys like Juzang and holding his own?
Well, I consider Spencer one of the big-time players in this league. He's the epitome of what I want my Stanford team to be. He's a tough, hard-nosed competitor. He just handles his business really well. He's a worker. His habits day in, day out are elite. And he's a selfless player. He cares about the team and wants to always do what's best for the team. So he's really right now somebody we look at as a rock and a foundational piece for this program, and he has been, and he'll continue to be so.
So, Coach, they had several double-digit leads, but you guys knocked it down to single digits a few times. So were you really proud of the way they showed resilience to try to come back and get it?
No question. We've, unfortunately this year there's been many times we've had pretty large deficits, and the majority of the time we've made a run to get single digits, or at times even win the basketball game. I absolutely love coaching this team. They don't have quit in them. Doesn't mean we're going to win every game. Doesn't mean we're going to fight back when we're down every single time. But there is a competitive spirit within the group that's really, really fun to coach.
You guys seem to have a good presence in the student section tonight. Pretty good turnout. Just unless you think that kind of lifts you in games like this and play, how was that playing?
Yeah, college basketball. Look, when you turn on the TV, the environments are so much fun. It's such an unbelievable sport, and the atmospheres do create a home court advantage and create an experience for our guys that are really important. It does make an impact on games. I thought the student section was phenomenal. I think the six-man club, our ambassadors, my staff, working so hard to build that up, and it means a lot to our guys. It means a lot to our program to get the six-man club, packed over there. It really is it's a neat deal, and there's been a lot of work that's gone into it, and it was neat to see that group there.
Anything else, Coach? All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, Coach. Yep. No, it's a little strange. Is that all last year, or? Is this Zach first year?
No, he's definitely here last year. I think he did like half of the season before this year.
I wonder how much of it is a function of.
Maybe here.
One of them is
What is the day?
it's a COVID thing. I don't know.
I'll see you in about
But yeah, it's
4
tough
weeks.
because you think being part of the whole experience. There's things you learn from facing the media after a while. That's part of your education as an athlete. Is getting ready for it. It's part of your educational experience. Facing. So making any kind of sense there. Dealing with media is part of the skills you learn from that, and learn how to address upper losses. There's just life lessons